Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy for Tuesday, the 16th of August 2022. This is your morning message reading, morning message tarot reading. It's looking a bit dark in here, isn't it? I think I'm waiting for storms, hopefully big thunderstorms with lots of lightning. That's just what I need. But yeah, hopefully you can see me. And my desk of tarot. So yes, Tuesday the 16th of August 2022. Let's see, we've got some astrology. So we've got the moon in Aries all day. It's going to form a conjunction with Chiron, a sextile to Saturn, a trine to the sun, and a square to Pluto. So this is, we achieve healing by taking responsibility and shining our light, which leads to transformation. We also have Mercury trining Uranus. So Mercury is the personal planet of the mind and thinking and communication, and Uranus is its cosmic twin of cosmic thinking, and the mind and things like that, the collective mind. So it's personal mind supported by the cosmic mind. So opening up, channeling stuff down. I do feel very much that today's energies are really closely connected with yesterday's reading. So that being said, let's do some cards and see what they've got to say. Clear all my stuff out the way. So what have we got here? What have we got? We've got Work Your Light cards and we've got Line Striders. So it feels like that sort of day today. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know for today? Tuesday the 16th of August 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies? And there's quite a lot. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? So let's see. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Don't know where that came from. Okay, so what have we got? Acacia, your guidance is divinely guided. Get up into the Akashic Library, reading our soul books. And then we've got, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing, I can't read that, I'm going to have to put my glasses on. Keep facing your true north. So yeah, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. And then we've got Pillars of Light. Let's have a read of this. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay, so this says to me that sort of, you know, what we're doing here on old planet Earth, 3D difficult planet, has been divinely guided. We agreed to come down, play our roles down here, in this powerful ascension time, and all we have to do is trust our gifts, face our true north, and get going. No need to overthink it. Sometimes I find the best thing that I can do is just surrender and get out of my own way and just let Spirit carry me through, because it knows where I need to be more than I do. When I start interfering, that's when we go down the wrong paths and things like that. So yes, surrender into the journey and let yourself be carried along. So let's do some tarot to go with that. We've got the Line Strider, as I said. Let's have a look and see what they have to say to us. So what do we need to know for Today, Tuesday the 16th of August 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Do you know what? I think I'm going to go and turn the light on. It's looking a bit dark in here, isn't it? So, yeah, just shuffle the cards and I'm going to turn the light on and come back and do the reading. It feels like it's getting darker. Hopefully, the storm is coming. That's what we want, to clear the air, fresh, negative ionized air, all the plants and the birds and the squirrels and everything they all need, and probably the foxes as well, and the big black rat that lives in the compost in the garden. I don't discriminate between the animals in the garden. Though he is a big black rat. But he seems to be getting along okay out there with all the other animals that live out there. Right, we've got two cards that have jumped out. I'm just going to do this. What do we need to know? Okay, right, back in 2 seconds. That's better. I can just watching myself on the video and it's like gradually getting darker and darker on the video. To do something about that. And here we are, you can see me again. I can see you. I imagine I can see you all. Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say. So we've got the Three of Swords. We have the Devil. We have the Nine of Cups. We have Judgment. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. At the bottom, we have the Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Lovers again. Okay. I'm just going to leave those there. See, they may come in. Yeah. And the two cards that jumped out, we've got the Eight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, I've got a handle on the meaning. Okay, so what did we say? The moon in Aries conjuncting Chiron. Da-da! Three of Swords, old broken hearts, old heart wounds, emotional wounds, heartbreak. It's all there, it's all coming up to be healed, or coming up to consciousness, so that we can shine a light on it and do some healing. Okay, and next to that we've got the Devil. So all this heartbreak, all this emotional wounding and everything, it binds us, it keeps us small, it keeps us limited, it keeps us mentally addicted or emotionally addicted to, and not seeing ourselves as we truly are. The Devil is about what binds us, whether it's external, other people, families, relationships, you know, whatever, or if it's personal stuff as well. Old thought patterns, old habits and addictions that, you know, we keep rerunning the same old story, even though, you know, we've grown, it's no longer who we are. But while we keep on in this pattern, in this Devil energy, it holds us back and limits us. Okay, so that could be the Saturn energy. Was it a square to Saturn? No, it was a sextile to Saturn. Sextile to Saturn. Okay, so the light is shining on this, bringing it to the surface, bringing it to consciousness so we can actually see it. And when we can see it, then we can acknowledge it and we can work on healing it and releasing its grip on us. Okay, it still always be there, but we won't be emotionally attached to it. Okay, we can't change our past. Whatever's happened to us in our past is always going to be there. But what we can do is we can heal the emotional charge connected to it. We can thank our younger self for keeping us safe and not having any other strategies to keep us safe and to look after us. And sort of, especially this stuff that goes back to childhood, thanking your little one, your younger self, for being so brave and courageous and doing what it needed to do to keep us safe. So look at us now, look at me now, I'm grown. Now I'll take over from here, and I'll keep you safe, and we'll grow together. At the foundation of the reading, we've got the Nine of Cups, the emotional wish card. So this is where we change the patterns. Okay. How do you want your life to be? What wishes do you want to come true? What dreams and aspirations do you have? Okay. This is the wish card. Set the intentions, make the wishes. And above we have the Judgment card. So I'm getting a real karmic buzz with this today. The sort of spirit is seeing that we're doing the work and seeing what we're dreaming and wishing for. And actually, if we were doing the work, then, you know, it changes our karma. It releases us from old patterns and things like that, old karmic bonds and contracts and things like that, and liberates us and allows us to walk away from them. And talking of walking away, we're moving into the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is about walking away from an old self, an old part of life, something that sort of, although we're still quite fond of it, or we still love it, etc., we know that we've outgrown it, and we turn away and walk towards the horizon for new adventures and bigger adventures. Okay, the clarifiers today. The Queen of Pentacles, the beautiful, beautiful Queen of Pentacles. In the words of Gemstone Tarot, the Queen of Velvet Waiting. She is the Earth Mother. She knows herself. She knows that everything will happen in its own time, the divine timing. She's read her soul book. She knows what's going on. And she just shows up every day and sits in her abundance, knowing that everything's going to work out. With that, we have the Page of Wands. Okay, this is a little spark of fire igniting under us. This is a new passion igniting, an inspiration, something that could grow into the next great love of our life. Not necessarily a person, it could be a project, a creative dream, you know, whatever it is we're setting the intention for and dreaming of down here. A little spark of inspiration there. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Mr. Patience, Mr. showing up every day to do the work, step by step. Plodding along, not in any rush, just showing up and doing the work every day. Patiently working his way towards the new adventures. Cards at the bottom of the spread. Okay, yes. So Seven of Wands. We had Seven of Wands come up yesterday, didn't we? I'm sure we did. It feels very familiar anyway. Was it the day before? No, I think it was yesterday. So I do these readings, and sort of the only way I can track them is because I write them down, because they, from one day to the next, they've gone poof. As soon as I walk away from the table, actually, you know, often sort of I've forgotten, especially if I've been channeling messages and things like that, then it's often gone. So I keep a record of the reading so I can look back and reflect on the patterns and things. Anyway, enough of my rambling. So we've got the Seven of Wands. You may need to stand up, defend yourself, have good boundaries, as I said before, that sort of sometimes as we change and evolve, then it upsets the people around us because, oh, you've changed, or it unnerves them because as we change, there's almost like a subconscious feeling that they need to change and grow, and often they could be what we're walking away from actually. Okay, as we change and grow and do the work, show up. And one of the messages at this time is sometimes there are people we just have to walk away with. We can't take them with us. It's not our responsibility to pull them along with us. If they want to come, they have to do their work and they have to come along willingly. If they're not willing to do that, then we've reached the point in time that it's time to release them and sort of go our own ways. So with the Seven of Wands, we've also got the Four of Swords. It's time for healing, truth, recovery. We've been given a little breather on the journey now for today, which is good, because sometimes it can seem the last month or so has been a bit relentless, hasn't it? From the new moon in Capricorn right the way through to this full moon. Did I say new moon in Capricorn? I meant full moon in Capricorn to this full moon in Aquarius and the couple of days afterwards. It's been a bit full on, hasn't it? Well, I don't know what it's been like for you. For me, it's been a bit full on. With people I've spoken to, it's been a bit full on. Affecting sleep patterns and all sorts. Yeah, really looking after myself, and I'm still exhausted and shattered from sort of the random dreams and restlessness at night, tossing and turning from one side of the bed to the other. So yeah, a bit of a truce, feeling in need of it. So yeah, chance to rest, recuperate, retreat, and just gather our energies again. And then the Hanged Man, which came up yesterday, and the Lovers came up yesterday, and I think they came up side by side, didn't they? I'm just going to have a look in my book. Yeah, the clarifies the Lovers, the hanged woman yesterday, and the Three of Wands. So we've got the Lovers and the hanged man again, the other way round this time, but the message is still there. Looking at love from a different perspective, making choices from a different perspective. That, remember, freeing ourselves from the wounded heart, liberating ourselves from the ties that bind, and walking away from all those old patterns with a realignment of karma and yeah, judgment going in our favour, evolving into the next level. So yeah, looking at love differently, making choices differently, reflecting on what you've learned, how you've changed, and yeah, maybe making different types of decisions this time. Oh, my nose is really itchy, which always means spirit's close at hand. Give me a little tickle on the end of my nose. Okay, the two cards that fell out seemed, I took these, as soon as I turned them over and I saw what they were at the end of this reading, it's like, oh, that's the energy we're moving away from. So the Eight of Swords, we're been trapped in old mental patterns, bound, unable to see a way out and to change, not realising that there's a gap in the swords, and if we only could see, we could find our way out. And with that, the Four of Pentacles, about holding on too tight to things that we used to value but we don't any longer, which can be, you know, holding on tight to those old mental stories and thought patterns and things like that. The whole reading is saying time to move on, walk away, new beginning, you're going in a much better direction. What are your dreams? Healing the broken heart and then filling it with the dreams and inspirations of the new life that we're moving into. Okay, so that's today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. And if it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. All your likes, shares and subscribes are gratefully received. And yeah, thank you for those. If you'd like notifications when I'm doing readings, then click on the wiggly bell wherever it is to get the notifications. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day. I hope you get lots of lovely thunderstorms and things where you are. Sorry, I just thought I heard thunder in the distance. So, is it here yet? Not yet. No, I hope it holds off till it's dark. They're much more dramatic in the dark. I do love a good thunder and lightning storm, or sort of when you can see it moving across the sky. Anyway, enough about me. Yeah, thank you for watching, and until tomorrow, have a wonderful day. And let's see, connect and